Hi guys, welcome to the Craft Beer channel. My name's Jonny and today I've come to glorious sunny Munich. Why have I come to Munich? One reason, lager. Now I know lots of people don't particularly like lager, they think it's bland, they think it's boring, but there are two really important things about lager. Age, let it sit. That's when the subtle flavours come out and the nasty flavours disappear. And the other one is drink it fresh, and that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going around the whole of Munich finding the best lagers because they produce the best lagers, except for maybe the Czech Republic. Last time I was here, I went to Berlin and I looked at all the beers that were flouting the Reinheitsgebot, this rule that says you have to make beer this way or this way. These guys stick to those rules and I'm going to show you that they can make brilliant beer too. Follow me. First stop, Augustinerbrau. So first up on our tour of Munich is Augustiner Keller. It's a beer garden, a beer house where you can do something really, really special. Anyone that's ever had Augustinerbrau Helles from a bottle knows it's a beautiful, light, crisp lager. Well, check out this. This has come from gravity, from a barrel, which means it's not false carbonated. It comes out nice and soft from the tap. There's a tiny bit of woodiness that you get from it, but it's still got that lovely bite. You can only get it in this bar, you can only get it in Munich, and that is alone a great reason just to travel to Munich to try this. It's stunning. So my second stop, I'm here at Knockenburg, which is the restaurant and beer house attached to Paulaner Brewery. Paulaner, one of the 6 breweries that can serve Oktoberfest, and they produce some stunning beers. The Weiss beer is lovely, but I'm drinking the Helles. Helles is a light, crisp lager brewed to the German purity law. So you get this lovely bready smell, but it's super dry, super crisp, super light, really, really drinkable. And drinking it as fresh as possible is always best, and that's what you can do exactly here. And you can also get the Knockenburg beer, which they only serve here. It's wonderful stuff. I'll see you at the next place. Okay, so stop number 3, I've come to the Schneider Devices tap house. Obviously Schneider Devices, they're a wheat beer brewer generally. They've got up to 11 different Weiss beers, but one of them is a Weiss lager, and that's what I've got here. It's one of my favourite beers in the world. Every single Christmas, after Christmas dinner, I sit down with a mince pie and get through this beer because it's so raisiny. It's full of those esters that you get from the yeast, those smells, those flavours, which have sort of banana and bubblegum and all that kind of stuff. But it's a little bit more crisp because it's a lager, but it's also hugely sweet, hugely boozy at 8.2%. It's a beer that you can age. It's a beer that's beautiful in winter, really, really Christmassy. But this is quite a challenge at 8.2%. So if stop 4 gets a little bit woozy, don't judge me. Cheers. So the final stop on my tour of Munich, I've gone modern, I've gone to a craft beer bar. It's owned by Camber, which is a German brewery of itself, and they produce IPAs, they produce pales, they produce sours, they do everything you'd expect at a craft brewery. But obviously come from Germany, they have to do amazing lagers, and what's been put in my hand is an amazing lager. It's a Marzen, which is kind of like an Oktoberfest. It's stronger, it's 5.6. It's maltier, much sweeter, but huge amounts of hops. So they can do that because they can balance the bitterness and the sweetness together. And what you get is you get a big, sweet, bittersweet kind of profile in the smell. You get the citrus and you get the sweetness from the malt. And then you drink it and it feels like a red ale for so long, for like 5 seconds, and then boom, the hops kick in and you go, oh, crap, it's a lager, and it dies off really, really quick. It's really, really crisp considering how sweet and boozy it is. It's a simple, well-made lager that's been lagered, as in sat in the fermenter for a long, long time, to let all those subtle flavours sing. And that is why Germany, even though it's behind in the hoppy stakes and the sour stakes and all of that, it's still miles ahead in making sessionable, beautiful beers.
So guys, I hope that's given you a really good indication of where to drink and indeed what to drink when you're over in Munich. If you've got any other ideas, places we've missed, then drop it in the comments box and we'll make sure it gets into the descriptions box so people know exactly where to drink. If they're looking for something fresh, something tasty and something crisp. I'm rewarding myself with a Weiss beer now. It's got quite lagery over the last 24 hours, but as soon as I get back to London I'll be back on the lager halls. Cheers.